channel. Today in this video we're gonna give you some tips to how protect your sim racing part, because sometimes one tiny thing can damage your stuff, and you know this hobby is not cheap. So I just want to help you guys because I have bad experience before. So I just really want to share this with you guys to, you know, to help you not waste your money or ruin stuff, because in the end this is getting really addicted and I want to do something every day. Even if I don't build something, I like to race at least for like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, but every day I do something with this because I get in like my passion, I guess. And but first we're gonna talk about your best friend, electricity, because you know we know power, nothing here is gonna work. So the power is the best friend for sim racing stuff. So, but it can be your enemy too. That can be, you know, bad thing. So I would recommend you guys, if you see it's like a big thunderstorm, yeah, don't do anything. Just shut everything down and just wait till that thing pass, because a thunder can damage that, and I'm pretty sure everybody know that. And the other thing too, if you have a carpet, carpet can be really bad too, because I mean, you can see in the night, if you like, you can test this, but if you go at night and rub your hands on the carpet, you're just gonna see a spark, like static. So that it can damage to your part. So this happened to me like long time last year. I had my handbrake for a Trustmaster and everything was working fine, and one day I was just playing, my handbrake was not do anything, and then I was unplugged and plugged back and I was working again, but it was doing, and I was getting mad. I was like, what happened with this? So I called Trustmaster customer service, and then I sent a picture from my old carpet, and they say, oh, you have that on the carpet, so you have to grab or lift the everything so don't touch the carpet because it's static. And after I was doing that, my handbrake, it was working fine, and still have it right now, and everything was working fine. So if you have a carpet, make sure try to lift all the carpet from the ground and not touch on the carpet or anything. So make sure you use plastic or rubber thing, like just don't metal touch the carpet. That's one thing I will recommend you guys to do that too. Other thing too, if you do some, you know, any electrical work, just make sure keep everything shut down, because that was other bad experience I had before. I was have a problem with one of my outlets, and I was take the cover and the cable was like loose, because once I moved the cover, I just see like a big spark, and then I ruined my PC, the motherboard, it was fried like death. And then I ruined to the Trustmaster TSPC, my old one I used to have, it was not working at all. And so I ruined the Trustmaster came with this turbo power supply thing, so I ruined that one. So I ordered one from Amazon, and I was using that one for a long time. But that's all the thing. If you do electrical work at your home, just make sure your PC or anything have to be, you know, shut down or everything. So I like to show you one thing, how to protect that too. So I use this because after that I had to pay for somebody to fix my PC, because I don't know how to fix the PC. So I had to pay that, and then I had to order all the power supply. It was like almost like $80 just for the power supply. So for that, I almost spent like almost $600-700. So you don't want to do that. So I bought this one too. This is like backup power supply. That's what I call. Yeah. And so this one have a battery on it, and you know, even in the rainy time or the power was down, everything will be on, because this have the battery. So you know, this is a good thing to keep it, and it's gonna be really good. It costs like $80, so you can sometimes you can buy expensive one like $200, but I will honest you. I will recommend 100% this because no matter if you pay $200, still like really good money you're gonna invest for all this part. You know this is again, it's not cheap hobby. It's really expensive. So just better to buy something like this because don't use those 6-way outlet thing. That's not gonna work. I have one, but it was like, it was not good. So I was broke. So after that, I just like, you know what? I'm gonna buy something like this. I'm gonna show you then after. So that's all the reason to. Well, I just want to show you this because this is really important to you have, and it's gonna avoid to run you sim racing part. So other thing, water. Yeah, I never keep it like close. It have to be every time I'm doing race or something. You know, I have to be at least 3 feet away from my PC. I don't keep no water because any mistake, you kick it or you push with your arm, everything, and that little tiny waters go, and that PC is gonna fry everything. So don't have water close to your sim racing carpet. The other thing too would be not good for you sim racing stuff is the heat. So especially when you're racing, you make more heat too. So the PC and the screens and all the part is like it's big heat around the area. So the way I do is like I keep my air condition, keep it cold. But if somebody in your house is like, no, it's too cold here, at least open one window or put like a fan to blow. Like here, example, I got, you can see right here. I got this one. I use this one for my 3 motors I have from my motion simulator. So because if I play for like after 1 hour, those motors get really hot. And then I'm gonna show you other thing you can do for the motor for if you have a motion simulator like mine. I can show you some stuff right there. And the other thing too, I will recommend is to ground all your cup heads. Like just make sure like, I show you now like how I do mine, and you can do the same thing. You can make your own, and it's really easy. So this is the thing I just want to talk about because again, those mistakes before to me, I had to spend money, and I don't want you guys to do that. So I hope this video helped you guys, but I'm gonna show you now the stuff. There's 2 things, the ground and the thing for the motors. But yeah, I just want to talk about this, and let me show you now the stuff right here. Okay guys, so now we're gonna show you the ground part. So I get this clip right here. So I put it right here, but when you do the ground, just make sure you have to like clean the paint. Just have to be on the metal, not on top of the paint. Nothing. You have to be in the metal. I don't know. You guys will understand that. But that's how you have to do the ground. So it's really easy to do. Sometimes if you go like a hardware store or any place to sell, sometimes you buy a plug like this. They come like with ground. So it's 3 things. So you just like you can buy the head like this. You can just like use the ground and plug in that one, and then this plug in the wall, and then you can use like a clip like that, and then that's how you get the ground. So that's the thing, and it's gonna help to keep always the ground. It's gonna help to keep everything safe. So the other thing we're gonna show you here, the backup power supply. So this one, I got my PC, my Simig, and my motion simulator, and what else? I think I have something there, but the more expensive stuff is plugged in this one. And then the basic stuff like my shaker and other stuff, I have that thing right there. And I think that I paid for like $60. Well, sorry, like $40 for that one. So but it's really good. And check this. spaghetti cable here. I'm sorry guys, I tried before to clean and make nice, but I can't do that. I'm be honest with you guys, I'm not good with that. So now I'm gonna show you other thing too to keep you, if you have a motion simulator like this or a big motor, I'm gonna show you something that's gonna keep it cool or cold a little bit. So you can see this one right here, it's nothing. And you see this one, I have aluminum. This is like 5/8 aluminum thing. So I've wrapped all the way around the motor. That has helped a lot to keep my motor cold. And plus I had the, I show you early, the fan there. And I only put once because, I have all the weight more in this side. So I have my shifter, I got the button box on there, and so I got more weight than there. So that motor right there, it's kind of it's getting hot before, but right now with that and the fan is helping a lot. So I just want to show you this, and that's a few things I just want to share with you guys. As I said for this video, and I hope this video helps a little bit with you guys. So, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And I think next week I want to show you how to use SimHub and Arduino so you can make your own button box or steel wheel. So stay tuned for next week. I'm gonna make that. And now I just want to give you these tips so your sim racing will be safe. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next week.